Let the air that is around you come into your being. Let it fill your lungs. Let it be the catalyst that sparks new life, new possibility, new ways of being connected with what it is that all of us truly are. We live in a world and we're taught to think that we need to go into special places to worship. But no one has really encouraged us to the realization that the true place of worship is our own bodies. It is within. When you get your body as symmetrical as you can and as relaxed as you can, keep breathing gently, slowly. Bit by bit, pictures or pieces or stories or views of reality that were always there, but that you just weren't perceptively aware enough to become conscious of, start to come into place. It seems like the whole world is this big, chaotic mess. And it only seems that way because it's trying to get you to create order, cleanliness, hygiene, peace, wellness, virtue, well-being. It wants you to be the best version of yourself. And that happens by letting go of everything we think we know, tuning into the force of energy that allows our heart to beat. It allows thoughts to arise in our minds. Deeper we breathe, the gentler we breathe, the more we can go deeper into the cellular aspects of our being. Our hands and feet have little centers inside of them that pulse. Even our fingers and toes have little tiny centers that pulse with bioelectromagnetic energy that can't be named because it's beyond reach of any scientific instrument that humans have built. Humankind, whatever you want to call it, beings. No one has built anything that can detect the true impulses of life that animate us as we are here right now. We, as these beings, are the ones that are the true scientific instrument to measure our own evolutionary trajectory. And if we're projecting, then our trajectory is one that is very important. If we want to be in this world, we have to be present with it exactly as it is. We may not like what we see. We may not love it, but we absolutely can become present with it. And it will communicate to us, through us, in ways that are so far beyond our normal conditioned comprehension. Keep breathing. Deep inhales, deep exhales. At some point, you're going to start seeing, hearing, feeling, and most importantly, sensing all of these subtle vibrations of energy that are pulsing through every single part of your body all the time, no matter what, no matter what you're doing, no matter who you think you are. It is the source that allows reality to even be. It has its sights focused on you. The question is, do you have your sights focused on it? Because when you do, you continue breathing and being in your heart. Eventually, new sensations start to arise. Excitement has the potential to shiver up and down your spine. We are all children of the stars, everybody. And everything we could ever need is always within us. It is perfectly encapsulated in a way that is tailor suited for our specific needs in these bodies as these beings that we are. Breathe in and out. Let the awareness of who you feel you are expand beyond what you know. Let your awareness become conscious of the energy field that is emanating out of every single part of your body. And relax deeper and deeper into it. If you make a commitment to just breathing and going within every day, even for just a little while, and you prioritize it, you make it something that is so important that you put it above and beyond all the other things that you were taught to think matter more than what we're focusing on here. It's almost like the Northern Lights. There's colors and glimmers and shadows and energies and flows and sounds and wind that are just pulsing through our being. And when we're breathing and we're completely relaxed from head to toe, we begin to become conscious of this. It's always there. It's always so willing to meet us to the degree that we're willing to meet it. It's what we truly are. It's what everything truly is. There's no way that we cannot be in harmony with that which allows our heart to beat and animates our being and allows us to live. When we start to become really, really comfortable, then our own unique ability to master the little bits and pieces that were made tailor specific to us so that we can perceive and express our greatest joys in this world in a way that nobody but you alone can do. Those abilities start to become ignited. If you can feel or hear your heart beating, see if you can feel the pulse of your heart beating in the middle of your hand, both your hands. You may not be able to at first, or you might totally be able to. But if you keep doing it, and you really get good at feeling the beat of your heart anywhere and everywhere in your body, then the temple, the living temple that you truly are, that you have carnated into being, becomes activated. Breathe. Relax. Let go of every single stressor and anxiety that might be in your way. Know that no matter what, you are always in a position where the best possible outcome for your life has the ability to be manifested. All you have to do is become present with it. You're never absent of it. It is closer to you than your own heartbeat. It is that subatomic particular energy that is so profound and so amazing and so beautiful. It transcends all known and unknown realities. Scan your body a little bit more for tension. Feel anywhere that you might be kind of holding on, and just relax that part. And if your eyes have been closed, I want you to gently open them while still remaining in this space. Meditation doesn't begin and then end when we open our eyes. We have the ability to be in a complete state of consistent meditation, of total harmonization with all that ever is and ever will be, with our eyes open or closed. And for one moment, I want you to think or feel or determine whatever need or person, place, thing, object, anything, whatever you feel like you really need to move forward in your life. Envision what it would be like to have that in you, with you, around you right now. Feel like it's already done, like it's already happening, because it is. All we have to do is bring ourselves present with all that we are in such a relaxed state that no stress can take anything from us anymore. So really envision whatever it is that you feel you need in your life right now. Really feel it. Let it be known to yourself that you are complete, you're whole, you have the people, places, things, whatever, right with you right now. And as you go forward in your life, if you suddenly go out of coherence or out of consciousness, or you feel a little bit imbalanced, all you need to do is just quickly smile. Just remember, turn it right on like a switch, and then you're right back with it. Keep breathing. Let whatever this has been for you integrate into all that you are, into who you are, into what you are. You are the master. You are the one that has gone through countless lifetimes to be here now in this body, to bring forward a new expression of what's possible for you and everybody and everything around you. You have the ability to neutralize harmful toxicity or things that might appear off balance. If you are in balance when you witness anything and you stay in that state, it will change to match the frequency that you are choosing to be in unconditionally. There are so many layers and levels to what we're doing right now. And we're going to keep unfolding them. We're going to keep tearing apart the old layers, shedding the old skin. We're going to let go of the fears that we held on to. Things that we didn't even know we were afraid of are going to just start to go away. And the more that happens, the more empowered we become to live as the divine expression of what we all know deep down is possible. So we're just going to breathe for a little while longer. And then when you feel ready and you want to become present with me and Greg and everybody else that's on here, then you can do that. And we can have conversation. You can ask questions. You can do whatever you guys want to do. Greg, how many people do we have on here?
Got about a dozen over on YouTube. Hello, YouTube land.
Yeah.
Got a couple over on your Facebook pages. About 10 over 10 over here on Zoom.
Mm-hmm.
The more the merrier. The more coherence.
Yeah.
Will project out in the world.
Exactly. Rupert Sheldrake, morphogenic fields. At what point do we reach that tipping point when enough of us truly choose to be these divine beings that we really are, whether we fully embody it or not? When enough of us do that, the whole world is going to shift. And it already is. Enough people are already remembering right now that it is shifting and changing so much. If anybody has any questions or ideas or anything at all that they want to share or express, you can do it either by the chat or you can do it here live with us. You can speak, whatever modality you feel comfortable with. And if you don't, it's totally fine. We're going to be doing this every single week. Same time for now. There may be different time adjustments here and there as we continue to evolve and grow. We're going to be doing it in person as well. So we're getting ready to set this up so that people will physically be able to attend these while we stream live online at the same time. And as we continue to do that and continue to grow and get more in tune with what we are, with who we are, with why we are, the more empowered we become. And when we do that together, the possibilities are limitless. And the world needs now more than ever beings who are choosing to be harmonized with the living frequencies, the building blocks of the universal energies that allow everything to be as they are. So make sure to email us, join us if you want. If you feel like this is something you want to keep doing with us, just let us know. We'll email you. We'll let you know when we're going to do these. And they will grow. And they will become a lot more powerful.
I see Mark had his hand up.
Yeah. Go ahead, Mark.
Hey,
Yeah.
Mark, welcome.
Thanks. I just wanted to say, I know they're going to work great, and thank you for holding this, because even this small group is powerful enough to change the world. So thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
feel that.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
That's I mean, it doesn't take that many people. It just takes a few doing it consistently enough. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, everybody will follow suit.
I was speaking with Seth the other day, and it's like going to test drive a car. I was telling him the example here. I was going, just going to test drive a car. You test drive a Volkswagen Beetle or a Bug or something, but you go out on the road and you see more Volkswagen Beetles. It's like, wow, I've never seen that many out on the road before. And it's just, as of recent, I don't know about everybody else, but just the energies and things that are just happening in this very chaotic time that we're experiencing right now. There's more of the coherence meditations, the topic that's just come about in the past several weeks. I was mentioning last week on how I saw Dan Winter YouTube video just a couple weeks ago, about 2 weeks ago. Well, there's actually another YouTube channel that he put out, just a quick 20-minute video on how he occasionally, I don't know how often, once a year, every 6 months, but he gets a group of people together, and about maybe 30 people this time around, but he was just talking about just the heart coherence and putting it out there, putting it out in the ether, and just the profound effect that he and everybody else experienced in person, live. So the more and more people that we get on this, it's we'll come up with additional topics and anything that you guys want to include, but I think more and more we'll get it out there, and we'll project it out in the world.
I can tell you from personal experience, holy moly. When I was a child, I just was living thinking that things were, I'd look out at the world, I'd look at nature, and I'd see the stream, and everything just felt great. And so I'd relax. And then naturally, a state of coherence would just emerge. And there weren't words for it. There wasn't any kind of like, oh, this is that, and this is what it is, and you have to do it this way. It just was. It was what was there. And there wasn't anything in the way to pollute my ability to perceive it as it truly is. And so it developed. But it's in everybody. It's in all of us. We all are that. There's no more hierarchy. There's no guru. If there's teachers and students, then we're all teachers and students. It's the time to be who and what you've always wanted to be, what you've always known you're capable of being. Because the world needs us to do that.
Ellen, thank you for your kind words. Thank you. I would also like to add, I don't know about everybody else, but it's I'm in the Pacific time zone. I'm actually in Phoenix, but you know what they say, every hour, give yourself 15 minutes to just separate from whatever you're doing and just spend that time just to yourself. What perfect time to do it with the coherence meditation, right? So
Yeah.
every week at 3 p.m. my time, I'll be looking forward to this.
And any feedback that anybody wants to give, if they have the ability to, if there's groups of people that they would like to do this with, we're open to all possibilities. So feel free to share with us. And we'll just keep moving forward in a way that is most coherent for the goodness of ourselves, each other, our group, and the world. Yeah, Linda, every week. So if anybody has anything they want to share, they can do that now. If not, no worries. Just take everything that we all shared here today and allow it to integrate into you. Allow it to integrate into the parts of you that you really would love to have turned on, to be activated by the divine pulse of life. It's causing the heart to beat. It's causing these profound, miraculous, undescribable processes to happen in and around the entire body at all times. There isn't anything that can even describe how profound that is. However, we have the ability to develop sensual awareness that starts to perceive the profundity of this. And again, it's like layers or like mesas. You climb up to the top of one and you think you're at the top, and then all of a sudden a new top appears. And you have the ability to keep evolving and ascending and becoming more conscious of that which you are, to layers and levels of purity that they feel better than anything I've ever done. And that's why I choose to do that all the time. So. Any closing thoughts, Greg? Or
Thank you for hosting this and everything you're doing. Well, we're both hosting it. We're all hosting this together, but
yes.
you're the one doing the work here I should say we are all doing the work, but thank you for everything you're doing. You and I have had some great conversations in the past several days, but a lot of great things to come. One of the ideas that we've had was maybe put some singing bowls or something as a background so that we can all meditate with it. And if you have anybody else has any ideas, by all means, feel free to let us know.
I just want to say, I think this is Mark again. I don't know if you can hear me, but I think that
That's Mark.
just, simple is great. And, you want to do something else simple too. I think depth, we don't have to have bells and whistles all the time.
Experimentation, right? Okay. Thank you, Mark. Thank you very much. Anybody else? Just feel free to unmute and talk up. And everybody on YouTube, we do have our direct Zoom link. I know you can't chime in over on YouTube or on Facebook, but we have our Zoom link that we have as the main feed going in. So click on that link in the email every week and you'll be able to join us directly on Zoom.
I'm excited. I'm really, really, really excited. All the people that I've talked to around, they're so afraid of everything that's happening. And it's like, I get it. I understand why, but what we truly are is going to be revealed. It's only a matter of time. Everybody eventually finds out what it is that they are. Most not until the time they die, but we have the ability to do that here now. And whoever told us we have to die anyway? I asked someone that. I was like, they're like, oh, when I die and I go and, this is how I want to. And I said, who told you you have to die? And they were like, well, society told me that. And I said, but who in society told you that? And they're like, well, I said, see, nobody told you that. You just chose to believe that. Or they may have told you that, but you still chose to believe it. Everything is possible. And we're going to witness things that are beyond description. And little gatherings like this are the beginnings of it.
You know what they say, the most, what do they say? The most knowledge can be found in graveyards. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because we're all here for a learning experience. And I don't know about everybody else, but I literally have every week, I jump from topic to topic, learning just a little here and a little there and a little there, just and pulling it all together. But just in this past week, like I said, it's like, everything from just, seeing that there's more of a topic just in the past several weeks, just around coherence meditation, but little things like, in our community of just spiritualness, I guess we can say, and with all the chaos going on in the world, you can't help but just take a step aside and look inside and just understand that there's just a complete spiritual aspect to everything that's going on with all the chaos going on in the world. And I forgot which video that I was watching, but I was mentioning it to you the other day, Seth, but it was one of these like near-death NDE, near-death experiences channels, but it kind of came to light where and my father also is interested in this whole NDE stuff and everything, so he sends me these links, and one of the videos was that some guy, he had a near-death experience twice, and he went up and he understood exactly why we're all here, but he kind of gave the gist of that we're all energy, frequency, and vibration, that we are a big ball of light, but we down here, while we're in this reality, we have to lower our vibration so that we can experience things here on Earth.
Yeah, it's an interesting
So,
dichotomy, right? It's like
it is.
soft and hard, quiet and loud. It's like all these different extremes happening at once. And if we allow ourselves to get caught up in it, or we unconsciously get, pulled to one direction or another, that's when we get knocked off balance. And we don't have to do that. We can choose to like really be present. Let it all be as crazy as it wants to be, and just be there like, yeah, I'm exactly where I need to be. Everything is totally perfect. It may have taken trillions of years for each soul's evolutionary journey to be right where it is at this point. And to feel what that might be like, or to actually feel it, is very humbling, and it's very empowering. And it's something that, when you start to realize it, that is what you truly are, that is the fabric of existence that you truly are, you strive to be more like it, which is unlimited, which is open, which is safe, which is calm, which is exciting, which is daring, which is all these different frequencies and abilities and virtues and ways of being that we want and have the right to experience. Everybody and everything has an equal right to be here, to be alive. I love that.
Okay. Well, with that said, should we call it? And until next week, then.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
just
Think so.
anybody who wants to stay in touch, please do. Let us know.
All right.
Give us feedback or email. I think Greg has the particulars on that.
Yeah, and we should maybe send out a survey, get some different topics. Maybe, yeah, I like Mark's keep it simple, stupid type deal. But fantastic. Thank you for everybody that attended. Everybody have a great week, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Blessings.
Thank you so much.